Good morning. How's everyone going today? Now, I'm looking here at the hunter's cabin. I'm gonna move it. There's a spot over here. A couple of deer in that field, or in that forest. Because it was giving me the error, or the message that there wasn't any animals in the deer in the hunting area, which is this field. And whether or not that's true, I might leave one hunter on it just to protect it for now. I want to try and get the fence turned into a nice bush along here. It's actually kind of sucks there's not iron along this top right hand resources bar. They should make that maybe a bit more customizable. Anyway, 155 iron. I'm definitely going to upgrade the wells, or at least that well. I don't think there's any other really pressing wells. And what I could actually do is upgrade one of the hunters. What does that give me? Additional items, increased durability. Now, let's see, do I need to buy anything? I'm not so sure I need to buy anything right now. I think I'm more wondering about getting things upgraded. And look at this. Eaten by animals. So even though it said there was no deer. Oh geez, what is this? We're being raided. Hold on. Let me check this, the hunter's cabin. So the hunter is definitely working in that field. But there is no deer spotted. I wonder if actually these deer here, yeah, look, it is. So when I highlight it, when I hover over it, it highlights all those deer. So even though they're sighted down here, they're actually moving up into the field because it's like a better food source. So I think I need to build a fence around that. Because, yeah, having the hunter there, the hunters can't always be there. They can't just be sitting out there. So a fence is going to be my friend. Let's get on that. If I can build... I'll build just a wooden fence. And I'll go all the way. And then again here, I'll bring it out a lot further than I really need to. And I will put some gates along it. It's really just to keep the deer out. That should be alright. Now let's look at this raid. "26 raiders. Where are they?" Yeah, I should get my people back inside. Maybe I should upgrade some of these towers. Once people get inside here, they should be able to... Oh, geez, look at this. They're making off with the iron. It's not good. It's really not good. Can I make these? Oh, no. Hey, go get these guys. This is the hunter. I should build walls, maybe. The hunter might be able to get some of that iron back. Man, they really snuck up on me. What happened here? I think they got away. And they nearly destroyed a lookout tower. So maybe what I need to do is build a wall. I don't want to build a wall. I think it's just a resource sink. But, you know. It's a special, like a stone resource sink. To get a nice fortified wall. I could build a fortified wall and then put some watchtowers along it. Or I could upgrade my lookout towers. I'm just gonna... what am I doing? I thought that was a repair. You're talking about... no, okay. I could upgrade this lookout tower. I'm not so sure that's really going to help. Let's see what's going on, and then I think I will have to build maybe a palisade wall at the very least, all the way up here to the water. Let's see, if I build it real long, then I've got to put watchtower or lookout towers all the way along it. It took 14 iron, so it might be worth it. It might also not be worth it. Well, I've decided I should try something with the walls. Yes, I'm going to build a short piece of wall across here. And I'm going to... Basically, I want to try and introduce some kind of zigzag. And I want to do a double walls where there's one wall, then some watchtowers, then another wall with watchtowers. So even if they bust through the first one, they actually just trap themselves in between two sets of watchtowers, like the whole way through the wall. I'm not sure how this is going to work down here near the water, so I might end up having to, yeah, just fill this whole area up with watchtowers or walls or something. But I'll continue bringing this along, and I will start placing these towers down. I think I'll face them outwards, and we'll try and keep this one where it can maybe, if I put it right by the edge, that's actually as close as I can get it there. I'll put it there. I want to try and, this is, you know, like maximum. If I was a bit further along, I'd probably get more reach if they were coming along the coast here. But I'll do that, and then I'll place another one so I get an idea of how I want them. I'll probably do this. Yeah, so right on the circle for the next one. And that should then, yep, and then I've got the next one there as well. And that'll also help me figure out where I want to put gates. And I'm going to try and connect this wall up into this pond. Which maybe I should actually get some people to come and have a look at this. Because what if this pond is actually a massive lake? And there's the northern lake. So I could end up with little pieces of walls separating these bodies of water. Depends how big they are, really. And I would definitely, I'd rather have multiple towers than like a barracks, or I'll move these towers that are inside my town once the wall is set up. Hopefully I can get at least this wall. We'll call this the southern wall. I guess it would be southwest. I had to think pretty hard about that. We'll get the southwest wall done. Over to this body of water at least, with a couple of gates, probably 2 gates. One going a bit more south and one going a bit more west. Do a bit of a zigzag. It's actually kind of a small area. Like it's trapping me in a little bit. But I won't, it's actually way bigger than what I was doing in Jotunheim if you think about it. It won't really matter, I'll just end up building like another town outside of that wall. But yeah, that's the plan. And I'm also going to, I'll get rid of this hunter, I think. First I'll make sure I can upgrade this one. Is that working? Yeah, I'll get one upgraded, get rid of the other one. Because that will let me do traps, which I don't think traps will actually really be that massive of an impact for anything. It might actually end up that I need to upgrade the other hunter as well. So I'm getting to the point where I probably need like more markets or something. You know what I do actually need is a cobbler, but I don't think I can build that. Oh wait, I can build that. Is it tier 3? I think it was tier 3, right? Storage. Cooper, that's what I meant. Okay, well, this is not an undesirable building. Where can I put this? I could just dump it with all this other stuff. Maybe I should start thinking about what I'm actually doing here. You know what? I could bring this wall in a bit. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. So if I bring it in, then I'm theoretically increasing the range of my lookout towers, right? Because if you think about where this circle goes to, I could bring the wall back in like that. Somewhere down here. Could be a bit mathematical about it maybe, but the water's actually only going to let me bring it to there. I'll just do that and then reclaim this in the middle. Salvage. There you go. And do I do it with the next one as well? We'll see how that turns out. That actually might help with not needing as many watchtowers, right? Because it's going to funnel them. I probably still want to get more watchtowers, or at least maybe double up the wall or something. I've made a terrible miscalculation. I thought that when you upgraded the hunter cabin, you got a second person. But you don't, you only get one. And the other thing is, why is this trap? This must be a ratio, right? But it can only make one thing, so like what's the point? Or let me check the other buildings that let you do multiples. When you hover over, does it say ratio? Oh, great. I'm pretty sure there was... Oh yeah, so this here, production ratio. What is this for? This is not a ratio, this is just how many traps do you want? I don't know, I want all the traps then. Maybe I should upgrade the other hunter as well. I think we're having a bit of a gold shortage at the moment. And actually, let's have a look at the fence. This fence here, the hedge fence. I'm just thinking, okay, so I can't upgrade the fence. So is there any point in building hedge fence if I want to upgrade it to the wrought iron fence? I want to put it through here, and then I want to start upgrading these plazas and try and get this red brick thing going. It does look quite nice. If I upgrade these ones, we'll get no effect of no bonuses, so a bit hesitant about those ones. Let's just start upgrading. It's weird that it doesn't highlight which one I'm on. I'll do a couple. I'm gonna need another market soon. What are the other things that can generate gold? I think it was a pub. Would that be under food production? I don't think it is. I think it would be under amenities or... Oh, it's under amenities. Okay. Pub. Blah, blah, blah. Generate tax revenue based on beer sold. Maybe I should put a pub like inside the housing area, you know, so it's like a more convenient kind of situation. Well, look at this, look at this. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect how this merges, but it's visually pretty good. That's what I wanted. See how this has just a nice little hedge? That's basically... Where is it? It's basically that one, right? The hedge fence. If I do the wrought iron fence. It's a bit taller looking, and I don't think you can upgrade that again. So what do I want to do? There's a path through here that I'm not really a fan of. I could put a fence line down here, and I don't know. Let's get rid of these walls, this fence, salvage that. Like, I've got this right, so if I put another fence, does that kind of defeat the purpose? Would I be better to just move this right into the corner and then build a wall, build a little fence, and hopefully that kind of visually matches up? Trying to see what the income is. 88 gold. Let's thinking about the pub, let's get a brewer at least, I think. Where's the brewery? Resources? Why would a brewery be in resources? Okay. Well, I'm going to just plonk that down. And while we're at it, we'll get some apiaries. Oh, I've got three apiaries. I don't want too much overlap. Oh, there's a field up here. I could put them... I could put it in the field. So we'll just focus on maybe generating a lot of beer. And then put the pub down somewhere suitable. Oh yeah, look. Look at that. That's quite nice. That's kind of the same style. It'd be really nice if there was some kind of contextual thing where like the buildings know what buildings are next to them and they adapt their models to show that. Like this bush could connect or something like that, you know? This is a homestead. I wonder if the desirability just from like the festival pole and maybe if I get these plazas upgraded around here, they'll all get upgraded. Maybe I should try and put this fence along here as well. I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about this fence. What do you guys think? Do I fence off this housing area and put little gates in, or should I sort of maybe not do that? Maybe just parts of it or something? Okay, look at this. This actually looks quite cool. So maybe it's a bit spotty here where it connects onto that garden path, but then over here, can I get a good look at it? This is a really nice merge. This is the corner chair plaza, straight off a garden. These are large houses and soon to be like totally surrounded by plazas. And I think there's another bench here. And then these ones, so hopefully all these houses start going up to the next level. And it's looking very purple in there. Can I upgrade? What can I upgrade? I cannot upgrade the small statue. Oh, look at this. Have I not seen this? This looks so different from what I had before. Anyway, I've used up like all my gold, so I really need these buildings to go up in desirability, increase that gold. But what I'm sneakily doing is building another market over here. So I'm just going to I'm going to extend this path and then shuffle some of these houses around. And when this new market gets upgraded, hopefully the circles will meet up. And then in the gaps, I'll fill them out with buildings like bakeries and statues, things that increase desirability but don't really generate tax. So I'm pretty sure the bakery doesn't get taxed. You know, a lot of these houses are actually facing the same way. I might have to come in, pick some of these up, rotate them a bit. trying very hard not to spend all my gold on upgrading things. Or maybe I can't upgrade the market. Maybe I should save up and upgrade that. What I really want to do though is put down more of these plazas to link that. Might need to flatten some of this terrain though. I don't need it right away, but I could build more houses. Maybe what I should do is pull out the resources through here. This will all become houses, which actually means there's a work camp. I think I had a work camp. Yeah, in this area. So I'll have to move this a little bit further away, which kind of sucks. I could actually put the work camp. Maybe I'll do that. So I'll take the work camp. Oh, this one here. I'll put it in the area that I want to be chopped down, get rid of mature trees only, and then they'll just clear that place out for me as part of the job, instead of like pulling away laborers to go and do that. Oh no, we're under attack. Can I slow this down? Hold on, get everyone in here. Ah, yikes. So they took, I just saw them pick up heaps of iron and then they all sort of bailed. So their target must be iron. Gotta say, we probably have more iron than we have gold. Oh no, okay, we have heaps of gold. No, now we have... I will have to check that when I'm editing this, but I thought that gold was really high and then it suddenly went down a lot. We'll check this as well, see if it says that a bunch of gold has been taken. I should just build a wall over there as well. I don't know why I wanted to build this. They barely ever come from the south. Gold ore. Okay, they didn't take any gold, so I don't know what I was looking at before. Well... how much stone do I have? Where is stone? 56, not much stone. I wonder if I can buy some stone. That's really what's going to happen, is I need to be generating enough gold to buy stone and clay and sand and all those sorts of things. The second trader, oh, definitely they are selling. Oh, okay, here we go. I sell my baskets and then I buy stone. It's expensive. Do I need anything else? Buy a cow maybe? Man, that's not cheap. I need to build a wall up this side. I really don't want to because it's a massive, massive long wall to get all the way up to the water here. And it also means running past this huge hill, which will lower all the bonuses on any watchtowers I put on it. What I could do then actually is run it really close to these buildings so it leaves a lot of the open land, and then put like barns and farms outside the wall. Then it would kind of look like the town that's in the loading screen, where it's got like the walled town area and all these farms surrounding it, which kind of looks pretty cool. So let's give that a go. Find a spot where it looks like the wall can go. Maybe there? Otherwise, that's kind of the closest to the water without being in the water, I think. That one there. Do I just bring this out, or do I want to do a bit of a zigzag? Maybe I'll just place it, you know, straight for now. I'll do some zigzags later. This is a long wall. Sheesh. That's not going to go well because I don't really have a lot of stone. Maybe I should send out some explorers and I'll find some big stones. I'll try and get a new circle around what I can see here. I just need to find one of those big rocks. It has like 1200 stone in it. That's water, I think, there. Yeah, I'm clicking here, can't go there, so that's water. On the other side here, can we get, yeah, a bit further along? That's water there. I'll get them to go as close to the water there, and then that also seems like water. Okay, that should be okay. Oh, I need a rat catcher as well. This time I think I'll put the rat catcher kind of close to the town. So if we look at this market, what's a rat catcher going to look like beside it? Probably on that side would look okay. You know what I could do? Is the rat catcher? How do you get into the rat catcher? What I want to do is put some... Oh, I guess it's going there. No, don't build that. I want to put some barrels down as a decoration for the market. They don't do anything, but they do look kind of cool. How would they look against this one? Because that's what we're going to end up with. Yeah, put them right on the edge. Or... I wonder if there's multiple types of barrels. Can I place another barrels and see what happens? Does that look different? And then we'll put a rat catcher in like that maybe. And then I could do a corner plaza and a normal plaza. Hopefully that looks nice. Hopefully that's all in the right place as well when I bring this big plaza through here. Oh man, everything's going wrong. We're on fire, we've got bears in town. Sheesh. I'm not sure what's happened to this wall here. Can we priority that? I wonder if they can even get to it. Because I know that happens in some other games where things right beside the water, you can't get to them. Looks like I need a gate over here anyway. Now that that's there also, I will move the tower. I'll put it right in the corner as close as I can get. And then I'll actually move one of these other ones. Trying not to put down too many buildings that I don't need. I might need to wait until that one's built so that the circle appears. But I definitely need a gate. Okay, so I'm trying to place down a well, and I remember having trees around your well increases it, the water bonus. Because I'm looking at this forest going like, why is it way up high? And as they were cutting down trees, it kept dropping and dropping. So what I'm thinking is I should keep some of these trees. If anything, just for a bit of decoration. What I might do, out behind this market, I'll put a well, which would mean that it's like central to where all these houses are going to be. And then I will plant some trees. So those were maple trees. And I'll just kind of surround it a little bit. I want to have some kind of path or something coming down the side of the market and then around the back. Trying to work it so that I can build little paths that go in and out. And also what I want, so the houses are all 3x3. I want to put a small park in the back here. And then with the houses, they kind of encircle the park, right? And then there'll be a road that goes up the side. Maybe I'll do a house that faces up. And then here, if I do... It depends on how I want this path to be connected. I need to move some of these houses, but they're homesteads. So I also need to make sure that where I move them to is a high enough quality that people won't want to move, high enough desirability. And I need to move them because I need to build off the plaza road that I'm building. So I've always got to move things in, or I've got to place things down so that they match up. Or maybe I don't actually. Even if I place the plaza in the wrong place, I can always place two small plazas. And then that will fill in the gap. As long as it's in the right... I don't know, what is this, like y-axis? So it's in the right place, essentially. It's a bit of a gamble, but doing that... Putting in the road... So I definitely can't have a fence along there right now. If I put in a bush fence, one of these hedge fences, I could do it all the way along the other side and then put houses on the other side of that. Maybe put a gate in here. And then that sort of keeps the path in a cross, but separates the two sides of the road. And then I can put in my small plazas through the back. And then these are trees here, so I can't place them around that. So none of these are actually doing anything, right? None of those small ones give me any bonus. They just look nice. I was thinking I could upgrade that well, but I don't have the resources for it. So basically I am doubling down on what my market does. 88 gold per this market, and then we'll try and get 88 on the next one. And that'll just keep going up because I don't think all of these houses are at their highest level. No, they're all homesteads and large houses, so they still have another level to upgrade into. And this is a real mess here. Hopefully it will look a lot better once, say, all these little plazas get upgraded. We're just kind of struggling for gold right now, so if I can get this market to be generating more gold income, then hopefully it will help a lot. I don't even know if anyone's living in these houses because it's my population isn't really, you know, like I don't need that many houses right now. Put down some more houses just to be sure. I'm going a bit crazy with these plazas. Anytime there's a corner, I can put down a seat, which is kind of cool. Oh, I actually didn't notice this fence is built. This is a really nice gate. I really like this gate. So it kind of justifies having this fence just to have the gate. But what I might end up doing with a lot of these plazas is replacing them with the garden path. I don't think I've upgraded any over here. Oh yeah, I've upgraded this one. This actually makes me think this is a different style of garden path from what was in Jotunheim. I'm not sure if I'm just being crazy, but I feel like the bushes are totally different and that there's like a fence around it. I don't remember it looking like that. Same with this. Actually, a lot of this stuff. Is there different building styles per different map? Or something like that. Because that's what I'm starting to think. And hopefully some of these shelters, well there's one homestead, some of these other ones, these two shelters closest to the market will get upgraded soon. Yeah, because we're not doing so good on gold. I think we're generating probably about 100 gold from both the markets combined. That one's 22, this one's 88. So that is 110. And we're also probably spending most of that on like rat catchers and definitely on these watchtowers or lookout towers. I can get rid of this one, I think, actually. This one here I can move. 12 gold for that one. I was hoping they would have all these trees chopped down, because if I can finish this, then I can put another watchtower over there. I might just move this one. Oh, see, look at this. The zone overlaps so much more with a watchtower than a lookout tower. I'll put that there. And over this side, I've started expanding farms out into the outer part of the town. I've got a fence on it now, perimeter fence, and that's just to keep out the boars and the deer. I've got a hunter whose job it will be to eradicate all the wild animals out here. I might actually move that beyond the gate because no one could get in. Well, I mean, some deer are over in this section of it, but people are working there now, so hopefully it'll chase the deer out. So I'll get that hunter just work along, kill every animal, and then I should be able to remove the fence and have it a bit nicer looking. And yeah, a lot of people died here. There was a raid came through and we tried to fight them and it didn't work very well. And actually I should build another barn. This barn here only had a population of 3 last time I checked it, but now it's got 8. So if I put down another barn, get some more cows, or just shift these cows across. And then that should increase, yeah, increase the supply of pelts. We've only got 7 pelts at the moment. And I also just noticed I've got a lot of beer, so now I can build a pub. A lot is suddenly going on here. And where was the pub? Here it is. Pub increased desirability, yes. Where should I put this? Maybe out the back here? There's those, oh no. They cut down the trees. Oh, because there's a work camp here. That's not it. This one? Oh, it's in the zone, so they cut down all my trees. Okay, let's get some trees again. Maple tree. Plonk. Do you think putting them in specific places on the tile makes them grow in that specific place? Or does it not matter? So where do I want to put this pub? Maybe out the back here? I'm going to put a plaza road through here. So this would... Oh, ooh. I could do this. So I want to keep this kind of line along the back of the houses. If I push the pub back 1 and then place down my plaza roads, I'm hoping that the door is kind of in the middle here. I could put down a garden or... Yeah, I need a garden. I thought the bench plaza gave me a bonus. I guess not. I guess not. I'll do this one. I like the square garden. I think that door might actually open up onto this other tile here. Maybe I need just a normal plaza. There's so much gold and stone, things I don't have. Let's see if this trader has any of those. Oh, he's got stone. These linen clothes are a really good seller. So I can buy them out completely. Let's buy them out and then buy up all the stone we can. That's pretty good. Maybe I should buy some shoes while I'm here. Oh, shoes are expensive. I've really got to get those pelts going. Where's that barn? Is that a barn? Prioritize with the stone I just brought. and I wanted to put like either a healer's house or a school, something that's desirable and useful on this spot here. Maybe I'll put it like that, and then the road that runs through this side will meet up with that. I won't do it just yet because I need to make sure I can get my resources built up a bit more before I start getting too crazy. All these fields, I've just had them removing all the rocks. Once all the rocks are gone, I'm going to turn them all into wheat, I think. Whichever kind of wheat or grain that I can grow heaps of. However it fits best into here. And I probably won't do too much about the fertility. I've got another compost yard here. So with 2 of them, I'm hoping that their proximity to these fields will mean that all the fields I put along this wall will just have their fertility maintained by the compost yards. And I'll put some apiaries out here as well. And then I'll build a little path that kind of wiggles through these roads or through these fields. So here's actually what you can do. My grazing area had been out on this crop slightly. You can see the cows are here and they're very clearly eating this square away. So you could just have crops that you grow and then have your cattle graze on them and like eat them immediately. But then you'll always get this thing, crops eaten by animals, showing up on all those fields. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe not. There's probably some specific time where it makes sense to do that. But it's probably better to grow a lot of grain, store some of it for fodder, and then use the rest of it for flour and make bread, rather than directly feeding the cattle. Maybe. That's what I think anyway. So I've got these farms going along here. The first 2 are just growing like different kinds of, there's 2 flax and then 2 grains. So I've got rye and wheat, and then I've just filled it up with, this is a clover and a pea, I think. It's a pea. Yeah. Same kind of thing here. Just filling it up with turnips and peas. But I'm getting a rye and a wheat and then 2 flax. And the reason I want lots of flax is because I'm hoping that I'll be able to increase my weaver. See, I've maxed this weaver out and it's giving me like 100 easy cloves that I can store in the trader. And if I could pump that up to like 500, that's a really good seller and it's quite easy to get all that flax. And over here, this has started to turn out quite nice. So the barrels are down. They do have different models that you can swap between. The pub got finished, and I was sort of right about where the door is. It's in the middle, but then there's this thing, the window on the side, that makes it look like maybe it's over there. The well can be upgraded. It's got some pretty good bonuses. And then I've got the park in the middle here. So the road actually kind of weaves through the back here. The market doesn't go too much further out, but what I could do is put another market in that kind of hits them in the middle. So there's only this one place in the middle where like nothing is affected by that tax or by that zone tax. I've got a Cooper, so I'm hoping to get more longevity out of most of my food store now. And I put a hunter out here, try and kill off these deer. So even though they're at this spot right now, they are kind of wandering over into the crops. So what I could actually do is move this hunter just so that he's at least guarding the entrance a bit. I don't think there's any deer on these fields anymore. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I've got enough gold. I could probably upgrade a few of these buildings. But I'm definitely down on people. I've got 28 laborers. Okay, last time I checked, like 10 minutes ago, I had like 2 laborers. So I don't know where all these people have come from. It might have been something to do with these farmers. So there are lots of farmers out here tending to these crops to dig them all up. And I'm just putting the man on all of them to get rid of the rocks. But, okay, now that I've got all those laborers back, might be a good idea to build some more bakeries, or I need some more buildings that are a bit more desirable. So maybe a school would be a good place to start. I'll start maybe filling out this side of the street. Put a school down. I'll upgrade this well. It's just dying to be upgraded. And I'll upgrade. There's a garden there. This garden can't be upgraded. Okay, and when this garden can be upgraded, there we go. So everything over here is getting upgraded right now. Oh, this actually looks really cool. I like how this is the idea I had for this market, but I just didn't have the upgradability or the resources of gold and bricks and all the other stuff to make it happen. I can get this upgraded too. Can I upgrade barrels? I'll upgrade. I don't want to get too carried away, but if I can get it all upgraded, that would look really nice. I'm not sure what to do about the gate though, because I can't place anything there. Or I can't place a plaza there. I can probably put down a cobblestone road. I'd actually have to probably drag it out. Actually, can I not do that at all? Or maybe I'd have to place it first, then, you know, drag it out and then put the paths down over top of it, because it can go under the gate. I really hope they just actually add the red brick as a road option. I'd probably still mix in the plazas into it to get the desirability bonus. But there's something about having a road and having your people stick to the road. It just makes your town look a bit nicer. Instead of this, everyone just kind of... It's like a grid. They're like walking in a grid just through everything. It's a bit crazy to watch. Alright, so one of my other iron mines is now depleted. So let's have a look and see. I think it's probably better to just place a new mine rather than try and move these people into somewhere else. Got one right here, so that's pretty easy. It's not too far away. Actually, I should maybe... There's wolves up here, but if I put one like in the middle, I'd be able to mine all these places all at once. For now, I will place this mine a bit further away and get this small one here. I will actually have to take these people off because there's no easy way to transfer them. So they'll just go back into the pool of people for now. Let's have a look and see if anyone wants to buy some shirts, but it doesn't seem like it. So we'll leave that for now. So over here, I've built some more houses, and this street will come down here. There's a garden here now, and then probably go down alongside this house, which I think is being upgraded. Yeah. I've put in some more houses here, so the Plaza Road will go through. The rat catcher's got a little sitting area, and then that will be backed in by some houses. The road can come up along these houses and then cut down through here. And then it runs in front of the pub. Past the well. Actually, this looks really nice, just having these plazas not upgraded to the red ones. But then you get here and it looks really nice being red. I wish there was just another upgrade. Just another upgrade for everything to bring it all up to the red bricks. Yeah, not too much else has been going on. I still haven't finished this wall over here. I was waiting for them to harvest out all these trees, but it's taking a while. And then, actually, while we're here, this market is generating 38 gold now, and this one is probably still 88. Yep. These granaries, Oh yeah, the Cooper's been going quite well. We've got barrels for most places now. Number of barrels. It doesn't show me the barrels in here. There are barrels though. This wall is going okay. I put another tower here to be built. There's only one stone away. And most of it got built. It's just out here near the water. Actually, that's close enough that I could just finish that off now. So what do? Do I make it run? Probably just keep going straight rather than going across this way. That's kind of weird. And it's less stone to come over to here. Just do that. And then what I've been doing of placing the watchtowers, they're 12 tiles away from each other. So when they're in their most basic form, when they're in the lookout tower form, their circle overlaps with each other every 12 tiles. And when it gets upgraded, you just get an extra 1 tile overlap in either direction. So these are actually costing a lot of gold, I suppose, to run. But so far I've had, I think I've had 2 raids come in from this side. And it sort of feels like the wall has had a bit of a buff because both times they've just got stuck on this gate trying to smash it. They've been able to break these wooden fences real easily. And then they get stuck on this gate, and these 2 lookout towers here, they're not even the watchtowers, are able to defend it pretty well, and there's no one's actually broken through. And then the same thing kind of happened over here. Just this lookout tower was able to defend from a small bunch coming from this way. So it sort of feels like stone walls have been buffed and are a lot stronger now. I don't know when that happened, or if it even did happen. It just seems that way. Like I'm not getting invaded as easily. And while I'm talking about walls, I will put a wall here. And then I can bring the wall. Probably want to... It'd be really good if there was a diagonal. Let's do something like this. Find out where it gets really close to the water without still being buildable, because I'm not sure how that tiling works. I like that. We'll put it there. And then once the wall on this side is built, it should be completely closed in. Yeah, with patches of water supporting the walls. So yeah, and this little farm is working out alright. I think the people have to walk too far to get here. So I might actually rethink this, because I still want to keep this side of town being sort of an industrial zone. And so it might turn out that this part of the town becomes actual farmland, and I'll sort of... I think I'll do that. I'll probably try and space these farms out a bit better and bring them right down here to the water's edge. That could look quite neat. If I look at fertility, that's water... Remember, it's a GIF. If is fertility. It's not too bad. And we can definitely just plant clover and use compost to bring the fertility up. So nothing really to worry about with that. So yeah, all in all, seems like things are going pretty well. I think I'll probably leave it here for today. Because we're just waiting on resources to be stockpiled a bit more so that I can do some more upgrades, generate some more gold, and do a bit more planning. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.